Quincy Jones, a towering figure in music history whose innovative work spanned jazz, soul, funk, and pop, passed away on November 3rd at his Bel Air home. He was 91. Jones, celebrated for his mastery across genres, was best known for producing Michael Jackson's Off the Wall, Thriller, and Bad, albums that not only defined Jackson's career, but reshaped pop music for generations. Tonight, with full but broken hearts, we must share the news of our father and brother Quincy Jones's passing, his family said in a statement. We celebrate the great life that he lived and know there will never be another like him. With a career spanning 7 decades, Jones was involved in nearly every corner of popular music. Starting out as a jazz trumpeter and composer, he expanded to roles as an arranger, producer, and conductor. His early collaborations included work with jazz giants like Ray Charles, Count Basie, and Frank Sinatra, with whom he maintained a close bond. As a producer, his projects crossed over into rock, gospel, funk, disco, and rap. And he became one of the most decorated musicians of all time, earning 28 Grammy Awards and a record-breaking 79 nominations. Jones's childhood was marked by hardship. Born in Chicago during the Great Depression, he moved frequently with his family and faced difficult circumstances, including the loss of his mother to mental illness. Despite these struggles, music became a sanctuary. At age 11, he discovered a piano, sparking a lifelong pursuit that took him from the south side of Chicago to Seattle, where he met a young Ray Charles and further developed his musical talents. After joining Lionel Hampton's band as a teenager, Jones eventually made his way to Paris, where he studied classical composition under Nadia Boulanger and began arranging for artists like Sarah Vaughan and Dinah Washington. His time in France also introduced him to Frank Sinatra, leading to a friendship and musical partnership that saw Jones conducting for Sinatra's tours. Throughout the 1960s, Jones excelled as an A&R for Mercury Records, producing pop hits for artists like Leslie Gore and breaking ground as one of the few black composers in Hollywood. A near-fatal aneurysm in 1974 forced Jones to give up playing the trumpet, yet it did little to slow his creative drive. He turned increasingly to producing, creating signature albums for artists such as George Benson and Donna Summer. His biggest breakthrough came with The Wiz, where he met Michael Jackson. Their partnership revolutionized pop music, starting with Off the Wall and culminating in Thriller, still the best-selling album of all time. With each Jackson project, Jones brought an unparalleled level of musical sophistication, incorporating intricate harmonies and state-of-the-art production techniques that pushed the boundaries of pop. Jones's influence extended beyond his work with Jackson. In 1985, he organized the iconic charity single, We Are the World, a superstar collaboration for African famine relief that became a global sensation. In the following years, he produced The Do, a critically acclaimed album that launched the careers of James Ingram and Patti Austin, and continued to work with a who's who of music, from Aretha Franklin to Luther Vandross. Always forward-thinking, Jones embraced modern technology in his music, a principle he maintained from his early use of the Fender bass in jazz to synthesizers and TV scores like Ironside. He championed emotional architecture in music and maintained a philosophy of constant evolution, refusing to be confined to a single genre or style. This adaptability helped him achieve chart-topping hits in 3 different decades, cementing his reputation as one of music's most enduring figures. Jones's achievements earned him a Grammy Legend Award in 1991, one of the many accolades celebrating his unparalleled contributions to music. In later years, he focused on mentoring young musicians and founded Quest TV, a streaming service dedicated to jazz content, in 2017. "Let's go," Jones said when approached about the project, a sentiment that defined his approach to life. Though his musical output slowed in his later years, Jones's legacy lives on in countless records, film scores, and generations of musicians influenced by his work. For Quincy Jones, music was always about innovation and pushing boundaries, creating a legacy that will inspire artists and audiences for years to come.